诶，曾经的朋友，平民的必需品，什么时候多出来了？在衰败的世界中
To Sid Solar, then. We have a lot to discuss.
We can keep running. Or we can walk through this door.
This place is getting more crowded by the day.
I tell myself the bustle's a blessing. There'll be time enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead. So, did you find the answers you were looking for?
I still don't know what to make of this gift, curse, or whatever it is I've been given. But there is one thing I can say for certain. I am a dominant, Ifrit. And there is nothing I can do to change that. It is a burden I must bear until my dying day.
Spoken true. Forgiveness and in turn salvation can only begin with acceptance. It's a path we all must walk, no matter how colourful our histories.
Sid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
I did.
I've been thinking about that. Why not a place where people can live on their own terms? For 13 years, killing was all I knew. So obsessed with death that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me. Lives that I see now were scarcely worth living. Be they bearers or beggars, most but march blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice. And I dare not turn a blind eye to their suffering any longer.
So, atonement then, is it?
That was the answer we found.
The only one we need.
I'll be expecting you both to pull your weight.
And we will.
Well then, with a sprinkle of fire and ice, this plan of mine might just work.
What trouble are you looking to get yourself into now?
The best kind. We're going to sneak into the Imperial capital and pay a visit to Mother.
Huh?
And the last of our farmholds in the eastern provinces has succumbed to the blight.
Without their yield, we will be hard-pressed to fill the capital's granaries before winter.
If there is a capital by then, the black creeps closer as we speak.
And yet you do naught but bawl and bluster.
Your Radiance?
If it is fertile land the Empire acquires, we need but look south.
If you mean the crystalline Dominion's holdings, We are bound by mutual accord. Theirs is a neutral state whose borders we are sworn to respect.
Gentlemen, did we swear to see our people starve?
Well, I really do think that...
The gates of Oriflamme buckle at the flood of those come seeking refuge from the Blight. If there is not grain enough to feed those within our walls, how, pray tell, will we feed those without? But instead of setting your minds to riddles such as these, you lock horns with an enemy from across the sea, sending our soldiers to the slaughter in their thousands. The Empire bleeds, and you sit here prattling like crones in a tea house. And you fancy yourselves leaders of men. Sandbreck is naught without her citizens. We are but their servants. If their land is being wrested away, it is our duty to claim new lands for them.
Your Radiance! You cannot mean a war of conquest.
That is exactly what I mean. It is time we expanded our dominion. This is the will of great Grieger.
There will be uproar. Then we must find a way to distract the citizenry.
But how much will that cost? And what of our legions? Shall we raise the furs?
Well, someone will have to contend with the Dalmex.
I will not keep you. You all have much to do. Where is my son?
The Lord Prince is currently garrisoned at the Strait of Author. If it please you, I can send word requesting his immediate return to the Holy Capital.
That won't be necessary. Tell him instead to see to his wounds. Bahamut's strength will be needed again soon.
As you command.
I must have misheard. You mean to tell me that the Mother Crystals are the reason the world is dying? Are you mad?
I have been called that on occasion, but no, not today. We've all seen it firsthand. Empty wastes where once were green meadows. Land drained so dry of its ether, not even the rats remained. But where was it all going? I spent years searching for an answer, until I saw it standing right in front of me. There, in the self-same crystals we look to for their so-called blessing. All right, listen. Take this crystal. How does it allow us to conjure magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air. And where do these crystals come from?
That's easy. They're mined from the Mother Crystals.
They're one and the same. Although admittedly this here fits more easily in the pocket.
But the Mother Crystals are massive. Some as large as mountains.
So you see the problem. Imagine just how much ether can be drawn by something that size. As to where it's all going, mind, well, I can't know everything, can I?
We are taught that the Mother Crystals are divine. Their ether a gift from the heavens. For centuries, nations have fought and fallen for want of that gift. If what you say is true, how did no one else see it?
Who says they didn't? Maybe the truth was inconvenient.
Inconvenient to whom, exactly?
The higher-ups. gods themselves?
So now you want to do something about the crystals? And what? We're not helping bearers and dominants anymore.
I didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend to keep it. But if we continue down this path, there's only one fate that awaits the realm. And we can't very well set our people free if they're all lying dead in a blighted ditch. Not if we want to create a place where they can live on their own terms anyway. Sort of defeats the purpose. So, if we have to bring the old world crashing down in order to build us a new one, what say you? Are you with me?
I suppose it's about time I repaid your faith.
You could have just said aye. But it's nice to have you aboard all the same.
What have I got myself into? I'm going to need more than a few potions for this.
Take a seat, Clive.
Welcome to the family.
If you can read, don't let Otto know.
Have you come for a tale?
There is a rather fascinating excerpt I've been meaning to show you. What subject shall we consider today?
瑰丽格尔，瑰丽格尔拳脚，哦，所以是女的，女神瑰丽格尔。神皇，首席贤人。 天启厅。大公派。并吞罗萨里亚。属地总督府，好多东西。奥里弗列姆，白龙城，奥里府属地总督府。到，达兹伯格城，这是哪里啊？哦，沃鲁的王国有新资讯。札朗，什么时候出现札朗啊？土匪，奥萨海峡，水晶之林北侧。遗物哦，这个叫遗物。好，蓝光魔物，魔法生物，魔法生物才好。
Did you learn everything you needed?
Do you need any help, Miss Molly?
I don't know. You could rinse and chop these.
有新的歌了吗？哎呦喂！
Up to the sun, the rose fears not his shade. Earth soak in tears of blood. Tonight his oath is made.
To our friends. And to those...
He's never this late. Where are you?
Is everything...
Forgive me, young. I'm worried about my friend, you see. He left.
Why leave the safety of the hideaway?
For coin. The hideaway can't survive on goodwill and... Wait.
I was.
Then I asked...
I'll do what I can.
Oh.
What can you tell?
His name is Randall. And he's been working for Quint.
I'll speak to him.
Safe chap.
Make it quick. What do you want?
哦，所以我要先做这个，再做这个。
Not bad, if I do say so myself. Should last you a good while. That it? Fine.
So what God's forsaken corner of the realm is Sid dragging you off to this time?
Oriflamme.
The Holy Capital. And what business would you lot having... on second thought?
哦，这个好像比较厉害。那我这条记全没了，买个2个好了。
You'll not find a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know.
先这样好了。
Speaking of Oriflamme, I hear the trading routes leading south have seen more than double the usual traffic. If you ask me, somewhat foul's brewing. And it ain't Tyre's borbile tea. Oh, just go and see Otto, will you?
All right.
The reports from Eastpool are disturbing. We knew the Vicereine had no love for her subjects, but to order the slaughter of an entire village.
You've lost a letter. Nothing to him.
Not just a letter. I lost everything.
It can't be that bad, sure.
How could it be any worse? I'm a courier. I carry things. Nothing, that's what. I buggered it worst of all. That letter I...
Maybe if you retrace...
Would scour storm? No.
Fine.
Are you sick?
It sounds like the hideaway could use those supplies.
Gotan's bales, perhaps? I took a tumble in the... If you can find everything I dropped you, and if you can find Sid's letter...
If it's there...
I trust you can find...
I'm sure he does. The letter won't last very long out in the elements. I should make for Sambrek as soon as I can.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
Take a seat, Clive.
So you're really going through with it? Sid's been talking about bringing down a Mother Crystal since I've known him. But that's all it's ever been. Talk.
He's convinced it's the right thing to do. We'll be leaving for the capital shortly.
Well, you couldn't have picked a better moment. Seems the hiding the Royalists gave him wasn't enough to dampen old Sylvester's spirits. His legions are on the march again. This time, due south.
Another war.
All as the great Grieger wills it. Bloodthirsty little miss, that one. That's God's for you, innit? Still, might work to our advantage on this occasion. Wars breed chaos. On the front lines, and at home. With a fair wind behind them, a handful of like-minded ne'er-do-wells could melt into the back alleys of Oriflamme. No trouble. Is making it to the capital that's the problem.
The checkpoint.
That's right. Anyone travelling in or out of Oriflamme has to go through Northreach. Lucky for you, I might just know of a way.
Yes.
Well, no, not that. That gets you an audience with the Dame. And it's the Dame who'll see you safely through Northreach. I'll send the Stolas in the morning, let her know you're coming. We go way back, and she's a true friend of the cause. I'm sure you'll get on like a house on fire.
That's good of you, but... who is this Dame, and where will I find her?
She's the proud proprietress of Northreach's foremost house of ill repute. The Vale. And she's quite a woman, if you know what I mean.
A woman. Right.
Don't go blinding her with your charm now, lad. I'll be expecting a full report when you get back.
然后你终于有别的台词了吗？你终于不是看记账本了吗？
Oh, goats at your service. Well, Otto's put me in charge of and there's no shortage of problems, I can tell you. Anyway, if you're ever interested, reckon you could probably tick off the odd thing. Anything catch your eye? Seen
突然
enough?
好多任务哦。
Well, 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 someone's in a hurry.
Just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh?
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Just the three of us, then?
Drake's Head is the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed. And should that plan fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, priming an icon comes naturally to a dominance. But then, you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda. And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cut us a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's try not to find out.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days. You two behave now.
So, we're meeting in Northreach. But will I find Sid and Jill before this dame finds me?
In case you were wondering, the boys finally cleared the road to Northreach.
Oh.
But how did the grocer know his dog?
Ah, if it...
I'm looking for a bearer called Rand. He was expected back at the hideaway sometime.
Randall, you say? Though,
I'll go and look for him.
He was to meet an associate of mine to the south of here, on Lorbert's Pass. I do hope nothing's...
所以我们要去南边。都有呀。哦。好麻烦。OK。走的方向是对的吗？
What will we do for supper?
又来了，我好像走错了，这是上下的路，这边在上面，我怎么上去？ 想学学新招式看看，到底有没有用啊？这招感觉有点废。说有点废，结果你还是看一下。
You all right?
The hanged man. We were attacked. Randall knew he didn't play the hero, but reckless sod insisted on drawing him off.
Where did this happen?
Further down the road, please.
I'll do what I can. Goblins. Why am I not surprised? You know what to do, boy. There, boy! Give them all you've got, boy. You know what to do. Get him! Sick of Torgal
Sick of Toggle! Yeah! Get him, boy! Get him! Over here. Give them all you've got, boy. You know what to do, boy. Get him, boy. You know what to do, boy. Get him. There, boy. Get him, boy. There, boy. Get him. Fall.
Corena.
Sorry, Randall. He doesn't deserve to rot by the roadside.
That'll be enough today. But how did the grocer know his dog?
Ah, there you are. And? Damn it. I feared as much.
He's not far from the South Gate.
Of course. I knew he was brave.
And you known him long?
A while. I liked the fact...
Because it helped keep the hype.
I'll tell Sid what happened. And...
Can I have another cup, Daddy?
There'll be none left for me.
Don't tell me. Turnings for supper again.
Oh, you're Sid's man. Couldn't trouble you.
Depend.
Some new bearers from Oriflamme. Just, man, must have been a bloody tyrant.
They're probably...
So?
I can try.
That'll do. Tell them they're safe, and that if they need anything...
I'll let them know.
Appreciate it. Let's...
So you're the new arrivals. Is there anything I can get you? You're safe here. They don't punish people like us.
Truly. I'm hungry. My sister too, Wester.
Wait here.
Thank you.
I won't be long.
Sun's setting fast.
I'll have 2 plates of whatever you're serving.
Sorry,
We've enough mouths of our own to feed without
It's not for me. It's for some new arrivals.
Oh, my apologies. I didn't see the mark. So you're a comrade. Well, in that case, you may have whatever you require. Take all the bread and wine.
That's really all it takes. One look at the innkeeper's mark.
Of course it is. I do as Master Quinton commands, as do we all. And Master Quinton commands that none of his favoured guests be left wanting. Well, don't keep our new comrades waiting.
Bread and wine. Hopefully this'll be enough.
Don't tell me. Turnips for supper.
Brother, did you see?
Yeah. Bread and wine from the tavern.
May we? True. Such plenty. Never in all my days.
Brother, this place is like a dream. We sat and no one shouted. We ate.
I know.
You're free now. And the next time you'll...
Thank you for everything.
What happens to us now?
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing?
Master Quinton will never forgive me if I don't save that crop. I want... Wait, that's... Ah, if you're a friend of Master Quinton's, then perhaps...
And you need someone to solve your pest...
I do indeed. I suppose the smell's gotten worse. I tried chasing them off myself, but they won't. And if I don't bring those great... You look like you can handle... Please.
All right.
Oh, thank you. You'll...
怎么觉得很多事情都在高顿农场？看一下高顿农场，两件事情都在这。那这是葡萄的那个地点。
The courier said his pack. That must be the vineyard. A few wasps shouldn't give me too much trouble. Good. Looks like I'm in the right area.
"这里看起来很多 NPC 在啊，所以不是每个人都有 NPC 矩阵。
More of the lost supplies. "
没事没事，不要紧张。
I doubt he could have fit much more in his pack. Still no sign of Sid's messing around. We've come this far. It is my last go round.
There, boy! Get him! Sick him, Torgal! You know what to do, boy.
That's enough. Looks like that was the last of them. I better let Quentin's man know.
A little overdressed to be picking grapes, aren't you?
I'm looking for a letter someone dropped nearby.
Can't say I have, sorry.
Well, if...
Wait, I did pass a dog with something in it. No idea if it was your letter, but...
Which way did it go?
Towards Lost Wing. Seemed well looked up.
To the village, then.
微妙的能力呢？可它可以免除伤害。
Back, are you? Did Master Quentin summon you? The shad's all salted and smoked. But it'll be an age before the stink's gone from the skirts.
It seems we have our culprit. Someone's waiting for this. And he's waited long enough already. Hopefully this will keep our career out of trouble.
A whole day on the line and they're still not dry.
这边的地形真的是很难懂。
Those wasps won't be into...
Oh, thank you. Our Gotand Rouge fetches a handsome price among the rich, and the vineyards were Master Quentin's idea.
Well,
I'll see that he hears.
黑水。OK， 看来这边已经解完了。
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
Maybe I should just... Oh, there you are. I just got back to the hideaway and thankfully Otto hasn't seen me yet.
Found the things you... Only a little...
And all thanks to you. Losing those supplies was one thing, but if Sid had found out about that letter...
Is it about Cursborough?
If only.
哦，西德有女儿啊。
She's off studying in Canver, and her letters are all that keep Sid sane while she's away.
You never mentioned a daughter.
Well, He's a busy man. And thanks to you, he won't be wasting his time smiting. So I'd say you did us both a... If there's anything you're wanting from Sid, today's the day.
I have to find him. Can't talk now. Martha told me all about you.
You look like you're in a hurry.
Not far, I hope. What I did.
Sounds serious.
It's not so much what happened. And now, one of his erstwhile friends...
Where is this bear?
He wasn't fool enough to wait for the Imperials to... But they'll be after him before long. Here.
Of course.
Thank you, Club. His name's Norris. We need...
You found him yet? You won't... That fucking snake played me fault. We need him caught and handed over to the Imperials. Well, go on then.
All right, Ronald. We were just leaving. Look, this one's here to help.
Ha! Send him. Not bloody likely.
Come on now, Ron.
You want something done right. You don't send...
Clive, this might take a while. Someone said they saw Norris. We have to fight.
I'd better find this Norris before Ronald takes matters into his own hands. Bearers are hardly difficult to spot. What did he mean about being played false, I wonder?
Here, you're that bearer. Curse my luck. I dropped my... Now, I've not got your knack. It's just a short climb.
I can't...
Well, just promise. They're...
Claimed it.
All right, eating it, but only might have. Oh, don't worry, they're...
I've seen your face before. You're...
Help you with what?
Bandits in the Golden Stables. They're waving. When I saw it was...
All right. How many...
I was out of the door too fast. They looked a nasty bunch.
Ha! Golden State. Oh, that's a fine sword, friend. Heavy, though, I expect. What say we... Get him, lads. I want that blade.
Let's get this over with. You know what to do, boy. Yeah! Get him, boy! Sick of Toggle. That's enough.
看来这个旅店是防火的，
I'll be keeping my blade,
防火
thank you.
建材。
There he is, the hero of the...
People will think twice. No good cowards wouldn't have dared set foot.
But you weren't. I thought you told...
The Blood Axes keep an eye on the tavern when they're not busy keeping the peace, that is. I've spread them as thin as they'll go. The Empire might be in charge, but that don't mean they care to keep us safe.
I see.
Just as you did today.
And there'll be a mug of something.
Right, we've got work.
is the man of the hour.
You don't know a man called Norris, do you?
I do, as it happens. And he had a lantern with him for some reason.
He was making for the marshes.
He can't have got far. I better keep my eyes peeled. A lantern. At least I know which way he went. Someone made short work of them. I wonder if that someone was Norris. Norris, I presume.
Leave me be.
You were never branded. So that...
Ronald sent you after me, did he? And when we were so close. But it doesn't matter. It's one bearer to another, please.
Ronald didn't send me. One of Martha's men did.
I don't understand.
Martha takes in bearers. She's a friend.
I never knew.
Just wait here and stay out of sight. There'll be a month.
Thank you. And... sorry.
I've been called... Oh. I found a land.
Thanks. But... if I'm honest...
All right. I'll keep hold of it. I might be able to use it to put an end to the Imperial... A bearer without a brand. To have lived free for so many years.
Oh, we fucked it.
There you are,
well branded.
Only what was left of him. A corpse.
Let me see that. No. It can't be.
Shall we consider that the end of the matter, then? Or do you need to see a...
No. I mean... I've no use for bearer bones. He's dead. Let that be an end to it. Only wish those whose job it was had done what they were supposed to do and spotted him suit. Letting a bearer go about without a brand? Don't want anything to do with me now, eh? There goes the bear...
Is it true, Clive? Is Norris
He's alive. You'll find him in a hut in the marshes. He's expecting you.
Oh, you crafty. Still, thank you. It's not...
Never heard of crabs eating crystal. Should be interesting.
Give them all you've got, boy. There, boy.
be it. No point spending any more time down here than I have to.
Well?
Yours,
You found it, oh! Any longer out in the sun and might catch...
Be more careful, Nick.
Oh, I will. No point casting my nets of a morning. There was a time, honest taxpayer. Crystals are scarce.
应该是要从这边过去吧，从神圣之手。龙桥平原，治疗剂。What?
You know what to do, boy. Don't let them get away.
哦，就这样跨过来了，民警平原。我要开始有点看不懂哦。哦 ，OK。
There. Northry. The soldiers used to speak of a brothel. But that was north of the checkpoint. I hope the dame has friends in the south. A moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway. Do you think you could please me, Clive?
You're the dame.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele. You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but... why would you...
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested. Unless...
Unless...
Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely. But... I shall expect a favor in return.
Wait, what?
Do you see anything you like?
No.
Come back again.
You want something, you come back with your master. I won't sell to some stray brat.
This one is handcrafted from the finest desert wool.
Have you no other bearers? Those two look rather...
果然有宝箱，黑水。
Saw it last time I was through the wall. Jutting up from the waves like the mane of some giant beast. I heard tell. It's the work of an icon.
Might be Shiva. I heard the Ironblood lost her on their campaign in the Republic.
You there?
With the right to confiscate any objects forbidden by the throne.
How much for this one?
2块钱，每次都这样。
Keep your hands to yourself. No one will buy anything that's been soured by a branded's touch.
What the hell are you doing?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But... it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Oi, hold up. Another fucking branded. Well, you're lucky you're with the dame. Now get out of my sight, filth.
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement, as do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
OK， 我们进来了。有个训练场。
Well then, I suppose you'll need a little something to remember me by.
哦，来看一下这边枪技的品质。他们都同一套衣服，只是换不同颜色而已。
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
然后也还有男
That
妓
won't
耶
be。necessary. Clive, my darling. Welcome to the Vale.
"有只猫头鹰。所以你是负责扫地的嘛？
After it. Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I've begun to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. Though I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh, and take this.
我们身上的别针是不是越来越多
And
了？
hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything, ask for me there.
I should probably start here.
If the dame has given you her trust, then you have ours as well. Know you are always welcome here at the Vale.
What do you mean? Oh.
You wear the dame's brooch. She must trust you.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared.
The day before, she was in tears. She'd lost her comb, a gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
and I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. You'll be knackered before the real work begins later on tonight.
I'm told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get scared. She thought about saying something. But the Dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in, and she didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison. Did you ever see him?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in battle.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Find him, and you'll find her.
A man from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
Excuse me, you there? The gentleman with the... I cannot help but note. Might I trouble you for some...
And who exactly?
Oh, forgive me. I am Etienne. I have business beyond these walls. And who better than someone in... Would you be...
Why not?
Marvel. The task is simple enough. Past... There are 3 in total. A grocer, an apothecary...
Nothing dangerous.
Why, of course not. And though I cannot prevent you from strongly.
看起来有点怪怪的。
Did one of them get on this side of the gate?
上面有宝箱。
Sergeant's got it in for us two. Where's...
Hey, you lost or something? Sorry, but the Imperial Guard's got no use. I'm just passing. Don't.
That'll be wise.
The Dane laughed when we offered her our protection. You?
How about it, Brett?
I'd rather not.
Oh, no doubt.
Fine.
Oh, take a moment to get ready if... Now.
If that's what you want.
果然是训练场。
Oh, and when you go crying to your mistress, tell her it was Leon who gave you the pounding.
他是难打的还是简单打的？
Use all the dirty tricks you want, Brand. All right. So you know one end of a blade from the other. Enough. Fuck me.
What the hell are you playing at, Leon?
Leon.
So it's a real challenge he wants, is it?
Fine. Sword up, bearer. Let's have some fun, shall we? How'd a bearer win the Dane's favour anyway?
By knowing when to hold my tongue for a start.
You got potential. I'll give you that.
That's enough. Stay.
到底
Can I go now?
Grieger's gash. The bastard didn't even break a sweat.
The dame's man or no, he's still a branded. Best hope the sergeant never...
Yeah, not after the bullocking he gave us for missing drills. Might be...
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, good blood.
Do us a favour. If you have to tell the dame about... Yeah, on second thought, maybe don't mention this to the dame. We wouldn't want you getting into trouble for brawling now, will we?
Right. Extra drills it is then.
Heard the bones fell favourably. To the Vale, then, is it?
I don't know how a bearer came by the moon, and can I trust you to be
About what?
About this. About what I wish to ask of you. About, as unlikely as it may seem, there are those within the...
All right.
This town is carried upon the back, not for the want of coin. Simple fare cost little more than a pittance. Contemptible though it is, my countrymen would sooner cut, and despite my best attempts at secrecy, my efforts to which brings me to...
又要当 Uber Eats 了。
Oh, thank you. Here. What food I can provide goes where the need. 3 bearers.
It's no wonder so many...
Tragic. True, but do not let anger make you care. Be discreet for both our sakes.
You won't be staying?
I'm afraid not. I'm...
Still's curse is bad enough. We can't let people starve as well. I'm looking for a man with a scar over.
Looking for a man? Does it...
Hold your tongue. He wears the dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye.
Yannick.
His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though.
On account of him being in Moor. Yeah, Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
The dame thanks you. Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Are you waiting for it to heal on its own? Hurry up!
Looks like now's not the time. You look like you need a rest.
Not half as much as I need this. Thank you. I don't eat it here, though. Not where anyone might see.
Has it always been this bad?
Oh, it was worse before the Chamberlain. I'd be dead without him.
这两个人声音听起来几乎一模一样哎。
That's something at least.
It's not been half a moon since Bellamy's tour.
I have something for you.
From the Chamberlain. Thank you. You need to leave. Now.
Branded! Who told you to arrest? Stow those... And you! If you've got a message for me...
但那个手跟脚都已经石化了。
Enough! Curse you! Get away from me! You'll work faster next time if you know what's good for you!
Here. It looks like you need it. The Chamberlain, but alas, my work is far. You need to, but I won't. I will. And what of your own hurt? And wait. A drover has more regard for his cattle than the Empire does its bearers. Anyway, I'd better head to the Vale.
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
That remains to be seen.
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. More than one, in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
Bertrand was a loyal patron of the Vale, until his appetite exceeded his means. Now he is loyal to me.
All right.
Business. Though not...
Ah, so he found someone to help just as well. I hear his friends back...
So he really is a Chamberlain.
There was a time when he was the Vale's most illustrious... He was one of the only people round here who seemed bothered by the...
Rare for one in his...
A fact not wasted on the dame. A little nudge from her is all it took. My sisters and I may have lost enough...
Glad to hear it.
Gives you faith, though, doesn't it? To know there are... It's no wonder the dame's got a soft spot for you.
I... better be going.
With the right to confiscate any objects.
like a plum for the apple of your eye.
I warn you now, I don't sell to your kind.
Etienne sent me.
Didn't know he had his own bearer. Business must be booming. That is no burden off my back. And this is for Etienne.
All this for a drink.
Not just any drink. The guards find that, they'll seize it before you can blink. If Etienne likes it.
Of course.
I have no...
Well, I have business.
I do not know you.
Somewhere the gate guards won't be...
Fine. This is lighter.
I can always take it back.
You will do no such. Had you been the tool of any other man, I would payment.
Cigars.
Those
However, to...
There's nothing here for you.
I have a delivery from Etienne.
Why did... Sorry about the welcome. Here.
Perfume.
Oriflamme's finest.
Perfume, cigars, and spirits. Someone has expensive tastes. Question is, how can they afford to maintain them? I suppose there's only one way to find out.
That's the day done, then.
Ah, you... I believe these...
Delightful.
You don't say.
You mean the crystals? No need to be coy, my boy.
Why not just tell me in the first place?
An honest man wears deception like shackles about his ankle. After all, we both know the punishment. And if you don't know what this day's work may have cost you, despite the risk, our friends beyond the wall gladly...
I didn't realize
As scarce as chocobo teeth. Hence the thriving market for even the scantest fragments. Do you think it
I think you're doing what you believe is necessary.
Yeah, indeed. A reward for a job well done. I thank you.
Think I might see you tonight?
The day may have given you leave to walk freely about Northridge, but one step outside these walls, and you're just another branded.
Oriflamme, how many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
好多敌人。
That's enough for today, Branded.
It's enough damning. Up, the lot of you. There's still work for me. You, Brandon, here, now.
You're late. What kept you?
Late for what?
Did they tell you nothing? Well...
All right.
My, he's over that way, towards the...
For someone whose son's in mortal danger, he didn't seem all that worried. Something's not right here. I need to be careful.
The wolf! It's going to eat me!
Not if I can help it. Stay back. I'll deal with this.
Keep your distance, boy. It's over.
No! You weren't supposed to kill Wolfie. You were supposed to die. Father will have you whipped for this. Bearers aren't supposed to win. They never win.
What is this? Your father said you were being attacked.
You're not supposed to talk. Stop looking at me like that. We were only having fun.
Having fun?
Why are you still speaking? Father will hear of this.
好扭曲啊！
The wolf's work, no doubt. But it's not the wolf that's to blame. Someone needs to put an end to this, before it happens again.
我的天！
You, Brandy, come here this instant. How dare you frighten my son? You slaughter his poor... That wolf was trained. You are the entertainment, nothing more. And...
Nor am I. You'll pay for what you've done.
See? I told you. He talks too much.
You're not the Branded I bought, are you? Well, the sins of the slave are the...
That unlucky wretch would be the dame. I can summon her if you like. Though I doubt she would welcome the interruption.
You serve the dame. Why would a woman of her caliber...
You look afraid. Well, how do you think those bearers in the field felt? Can you imagine their fear? Their pain? From the look of you, I'd say you're starting to get an idea of the first. Now, if you need help with the second...
Father, he's scaring me.
You think to threaten us, Branded?
Can't we just buy another hound? A bigger one, a better one.
Of course, my son. I'll have the...
I'm wasting my time. But I can't just leave those bearers lying out there. They deserve a proper burial. That much I can do at least. How many bearers have lost their lives to this nobleman's sport?
More victims of the nobles' games. You must be Clive.
How do you know my name?
The Dame. I'm in her service, like yourself. Never gets any easier, burying the dead.
Is that what you're here to do?
The mistress has me see to it that none are left to the crows. Since you're here, can you give me a hand?
Gladly. Let's put them to rest.
May their burden finally be lifted. I take it you slew the nobleman's pet?
I did. Now I expect they'll find another soon, and how can they think so little of sending us?
Simple. Because you are not them. Bearers are tools when they're needed, and toys still. Such attitudes.
Is this your doing?
Of course not. Wolves kill. It's in their nature. Invite one into your home, it's gonna tear your throat out eventually. Same with bearers. Fed or not, they don't lack for fangs. What will folk do when they bite back, I wonder? The realm's less two murderous bastards, and I won't mourn the loss. Here. For their help.
You don't have to.
Take it. You never know. Our paths may cross again. Till then.
You heard me. Shift your asses.
Have you seen I let her out of her pen? Well, I think she's
I can't promise I'll
She's beautiful, white hair. And she likes walking in the wheat. Oh, she...
In that case... That's a lot of field to search. With a little luck, someone might have seen her. You work these fields? I need to ask you something.
Why should I help you, eh?
Because a girl from the village asked me to find her.
Chloe, is it? Last I saw, the filthy creature. That girl's old enough to know she should tie her pet up.
The windmill.
Off with you now.
Chloe? More brown than white. You're not Chloe, are you, girl? Is that... someone napping on the job? I hope they don't mind the interruption. crystal's curse.
Chloe, I was calling you. Didn't you hear me?
What?
Get up now. You've slept long enough. It's time to go home. Chloe? Why did you already turn into a rock? I only made you do a bit of magic. You knew you were my favourite. None of the other Chloes had pretty hair. It could be months before Dad gives me another one. I have to wait until they're too tired to work anymore.
Is that all she was to you? A plaything? Do you really not care that she's dead?
She's not dead. She's a rock.
That? The crystal's curse? That's just how she died. And now she's gone forever. Giving another bearer her name won't change that.
No, don't say that.
It's true. And without that brand, she would have been just another girl. Somebody's daughter. Just like you.
But Dad said bearers don't have parents.
They do. Parents that give them away. Families they'll never see again. But you became Chloe's family when you took her in. Remember that. And remember her.
I'm so sorry, Chloe.
你可以上去吗？不行。天哪，好扭曲啊！
If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here.
Buy, sell, or be gone. Good riddance.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon.
You don't think he's a deserter, do you?
Are you Bertrand?
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarreling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn. If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a brand, and that's even with it.
Understood.
What's this? A branded? Where's your master?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the Dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course I have. I am the... what is it?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a...
Yes. Yes, that's right. He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade, but old though it was, and I stood firm, however.
And do you know where he went up?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are.
My thanks.
Not at all. Be sure and tell her, won't you?
You are fortunate to have fallen into the dame's good graces, but her influence wanes the further you stray from Northreach. Remember that, my wayward lamb.
It smells of death here, Torgal. Wolves. We can't let them get any closer to the village. Sick of Torgal! Over here. There, boy! Get him! Get him, boy! You know what to do, boy. Don't let them get away. That's enough. Get him. There, boy. Stay down. Get him, boy. It's over. Sick of Torgal. Damn it all. Bodies. A man and a woman. Well, the wolves have been busy. But the blood is long dry. So it is you, Tatienne.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to see every night. You said her name was Tatienne.
You. Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
We both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's gonna find the man and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to Moor for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the dame.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh? He might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask her something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatienne is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatienne by.
Weren't expecting any new brandy until then.
If it was a message that needed delivering, I could have seen to it.
You are still in one piece, I see. You will be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived. They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then? I see. My dear Tatienne. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
I found this with Tatienne. I believe it was yours.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
I should go.
Before you do, I have one last gift. A token of my thanks. The Vale counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Otto mentioned the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
I will. And thank you again.
Don't feel good, boy.
哦，先这样，晚上再继续。